Okay, so the last couple questions, 17 is f is continuous. Just means that it doesn't have any jumps, any holes, any asymptotes. Okay, it could have a sharp turn because it doesn't say it's differentiable. Which of the following is true? F prime exists. Again, it might not be differentiable. It might have sharp turns everywhere, in which case f prime doesn't exist everywhere. Part B says, if f of c is a maximum, then f prime of c is 0. Again, I would refute this because you could get a maximum at a cusp, meaning the function does this and then comes down. This is continuous, but it's not differentiable there, so f prime is definitely not 0. We'll come back to C, and then D says f prime of x has to equal 0 for some x in A and B. Again, I could draw a graph that goes straight up, and nowhere is it 0, meaning nowhere does it level off. E says the graph of f prime is a straight line. I have no idea. Okay, so the only acceptable one is this. Well, what does this mean? This is just basically saying to evaluate the limit, it's just like plugging into x, which makes sense because it's continuous, so there's no holes. So plugging in to evaluate a limit is the same thing as if you plug the limit in for x, which is correct. The last question gives you the graph of f prime. This is the derivative, and it says which of the following could be the graph of f. If you view this, this is a pretty obvious question, but if you view this as a sign chart, the critical numbers occur at -1 and 1, and if you look at it, it's above, so that's a plus, below, so it's a minus, above, so it's a plus. So this graph should go uphill, downhill, uphill. The only one that seems to meet that criteria correctly and in the right spots would be B, okay? Because it hits a maximum at -1 and a minimum at 1. Notice this does have a maximum and minimum at A, however, it passes through 0 there, which is how they're trying to fool you.